Right, how are we doing, folks? Right, so yes, welcome to the bunker. This is a basically a man cave, and this is where live productions, homebrewing videos, and all that stuff's going to happen. Basically, needs a lot of work. Needs to be painted. Needs a bit of woodworm up the top there. But yeah, at the moment we're really squashed in here. But we'll get it sorted at some point soon, folks. Right, so today we're talking about homebrew. This is one new keg that I bought. It's a second-hand one. It's a Roto keg. I've pressurised it before and then put the lid on and sealed it, but it's still leaking. So I'm trying to figure out where the leak is. So I've got some new equipment. We're going to be making some cider up from scratch, strawberry cider, not from the kit, from scratch. So I've got some bottles for that. What else do we get? Let's put this barrel down here for now. Let's put this down here, folks. That's it. There we are. Put that out of the way. O-ring. Wow, needed some of that. Chris can have that. Always handy, isn't it? I've got some spray malt. We're going to be doing the homebrew up soon, so we're going to use that. 500 grams of that, 500 grams of sugar. What else do we get? Oh, a thing for the... This is a little bottler complete. So basically it goes on the bottom of this barrel. And when you go to bottle it up with the bottles, you can push it up and it starts coming out, so you're not sort of messing around with siphon tubes. So that's handy. What else do we get? Got another one of them after I bought a new one. It was only like, I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't a lot. 400 grams. I found the other one that I had, so I've got two of these now. Bonus. Got some more CO2 bulbs for pressurising the beer. We'll talk about loads of beer stuff soon, folks. What's this? This is yeast nutrient and energizer salts. Oh, that's actually... Oh, that smells a bit funny. What's this? Sufficient for up to 200 litres. That's alright. I was expecting more of a thing like that. You'd use a teaspoon, but that's fine. That's fine, folks. What else? Another tap. Same as the one I got on this one. Colin has another barrel. A folk Colin. I need to get the barrel back off him. But he says the sparkler tap is damaged, so need to have a look at that. I bought that one for this barrel, and got another one of them. This is S30, yes. So basically, it's got a pin inside that, and when you screw on the bulb, as they say, it pierces the CO2 bulb and then sprays it in. But also there's a technique that I will show you, which is a must, basically. So that's on. Keep that on there. What I need to do first, though, I need the pressure gauge on this one needs to come back off. Oh, that hose as well. King kegs are renowned to leaking, basically. I've tried loads of different things on how to try and stop it leaking. So basically I need to drill a hole in the new cap, if it fits. Yeah, that's actually, maybe this one didn't really fit. into this one. I've got the drill here. Where's the head? It's not a good start, folks, is it? Where did I put the drill bit? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I need to... I've lost the other drill. So basically I need to make the hole bigger than the actual drill. So this would be fun. What can I use? Put that on there. Whereabouts should we have it? Where did I have it on that one? I've got a washer there. Don't want it too close, that's the thing. About there. I think we'll do it there, folks. What do you reckon? Let's do it. Alright, so the hole's there, but it's not big enough. So basically we've got to go focus. Got to try and make it I might have to go and find the other drill bit. I don't know where it is, folks. Alright, I'll be back. Right, found it, folks. After half an hour searching. There it is. It's not focusing. There it is. Right, so we'll change that. Put the bigger one on it. Get this thing rolling. That's it. Well, we've got a pilot hole. Alright, let's get the next one in. Pick the bits off. That's it, smooth. Smooth as a board. Alright. Right, now we've done that. Try and clean it up a bit. We'll add... Where's the gauge gone? Gauge. There it is. I already put grease on that, so that should be enough. And they say don't over grease it because it can lead to a seal. So we're going to put that on. You can get these on eBay. They're about 20 quid, something like that. They're worth it though. That one there's got one. Look. I can see what pressure's inside the king keg. Screw it on. Yeah. Well, this one is quite slimline as well, so it's not going to interfere with that, if you see what I mean. With other ones, I think they can be wider. Bit of a problem there, folks, but there you go. Right, pliers. Tighten it up a bit, not too tight. Don't want to over tighten them. Just tight enough so no pressure can get out. See that? I do. Lovely. I'm going to try and get more washers at some point soon as well, but that'll do. And I might just tighten that one up a bit as well. Make sure we got a... We are. If I can. I think that's... Seems tight enough, but... Yeah, that should be alright, shouldn't it? Right, next step is... Oh no, that's not it. Oh, that's some siphon tube. Well, I did. Don't know where that's gone, folks. Right, inside here, that focus on that. Inside there, you see there's a piece of siphon tube that I've placed in there just above the piercing pin. So when we screw on the bulb onto the bracket, it's going to squeeze against the siphon tube and it's going to create a seal. Because the problem I was having with these, you're screwing them on, all of a sudden it's and it's coming out the top. It's like, and you've got to quickly screw, and then some gas goes in, not all of it. So I need to get that piece of siphon tube out because I can't find the siphon tube that I had, and then put it into the new one that doesn't have it. You see in there, it doesn't have it, so it's just going to spray out all over the place. I've been there, I've done that, folks. I've got the postcard. So I just need to get that out of there now. What sort of tools do we have? Yeah, that's all it is. Piece of siphon tube. This has been obviously in this S30 valve for many years, folks, but I'm just going to put it in the new one. It's well worth having. You'll see in a minute what I mean. It'll probably all go wrong. Right, so that's on, that's on. So that's what you should do. End up with lovely S30 valve, piston pin, pressure gauge, back side of it, folks. All good. So what we're going to do now, we're going to clean up a bit, and then put it onto the put some gas into the pressure barrel, and see if it holds pressure. We need PTFE tape as well. That's one thing we need, because that stuff helps seal the pressure barrel. There we are. We've actually got some still around there. PTFE tape. Chuck some more around it. Just chuck it around like that, folks. PTFE tape gives it that little seal. It's quite hard to do it on the Rotor or Roto keg, whatever they're called. Screw on. Bracket. You feel resistance there because it's tightened up against the thing. Hand tight, 100%. Right, so that's on. So what we're going to do now is what they call 8-gram bulb. Just use one of these ones, look. Right, so undo that. Bulb in, tighten it up, and then basically we just screw it on here, folks. I'm doing that last time, making that banging sound, folks. And that's it. And we have pressure. Bulb is spent. Recycle that in the right way, the proper way. And now we're just going to do that waiting game to see whether the pressure goes down. Hopefully not. Apparently this is the right lid for the Roto keg. The other ones are king kegs, and it said when I bought this, which was about 10 quid, something like that, it said that it wasn't compatible with king kegs. I thought they were the same. These king keg one, and that's that one. It does look a little bit, what's the word? Slimline. Those ones are more chunky. I don't know. It might be just me, folks. What do you know? Right, so we'll be back in a minute to see whether the pressure goes down. What is the pressure? Just above 5. So if it starts going down, I don't know what to do. Right, yeah, so that's another failed attempt, folks. So I've got some grease. I've greased the inside of that. I've heard 2 different stories. People say grease it, people say don't grease it. I'm going to grease it. I've re-sealed the top of that. Maybe pop a bit of grease on the top. I'm just playing with it at the moment, folks, seeing how or what we can do to help. I'm just, just getting through bulbs here. Getting through bulbs. Right, so let's tie that on. Let's get it on there. Seems tighter. Another bulb. You'll have to get 100 of these bulbs, I think, the way it's going. I might keep it this way, right? Put that on. In it goes. Right, so I've redone it basically. Took it off. I greased it, put some grease around it, Castrol grease. Or Vaseline, that's all I've got. I don't know where the Vaseline is. And done that, and now it's finally sealed. I think so anyway, folks. Where was I sitting? Something like that. Something along them lines. So yeah, they're a real bugger to seal. If you want a real simple pressure barrel, one that you don't really get any problems with, I'll just show you. The first pressure barrel that I ever had was this one. That's the first one I had. I think it was a Young's one as well. And yeah, they hold the pressure pretty well actually. The only downside is that you can't put a gauge on it and gauge the pressure inside. So you're only, you're basically hoping there's pressure. Because you don't want these beer barrels to glug. If they glug, it's drawing the air inside the barrel, which will make the beer go off faster. So we don't want that, folks. So this is seems to be holding now. So we're going to get a beer made up in the next few days. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a video on that. Not in here. It's not enough room at the moment. I'll do it in the house, and then bring it in here to ferment. And we'll do it that way. Don't know what one yet. Maybe the mild, maybe the real ale. Who knows, folks. So yeah. Basically, I hope you enjoy this video. I don't know what to call it yet. What do you reckon I should call these videos? I had one video idea. It was called Homebrew Weekly, but I think that's already been taken. Give us some ideas in the old comments section, folks, because I am having trouble knowing what to call these videos. But yeah, more homebrewing videos are coming soon, folks. And yeah, smashing stuff. I'll see you then. Cheers.